For those itching to travel to Malaysia, or leave the country, you've probably heard by now that the Southeast Asian nation is reopening its borders. This comes as the country comes to grips with COVID-19, accepting the fact that the virus is endemic. This means we'll just have to learn to live with it, like we do with the common cold. Realizing that, Malaysian Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob announced on March 8, 2022 that Malaysia will be open for business and leisure on April 1, 2022. No, it's not some sick April Fool's joke. At least, we hope not. Here's what you need to know. 1. Fully vaccinated, international travelers coming to Malaysia don't need to quarantine. Image. New Straits Times. But of course, COVID is still a thing. This means you'll need to undergo an RT-PCR swab test 2 days before your departure, and an RTK antigen test 24 hours upon arrival in Malaysia. 2. Malaysians are free to travel to other countries that have already opened their borders. Image. New Straits Times. In this case, you'll have to do your own research about your destination's COVID-19 safety guidelines, including the possible need for pre-departure tests, as well as required health insurance, if any. 3. Malaysians returning to the country need not apply for the My Travel Pass permit. Image. The Associated Press, CNN. But you'll need all the relevant travel documents, as usual. 4. Malaysians who wish to travel to countries with closed borders can only do so if there's a Vaccinated Travel Lane, VTL, scheme in place. Image. Bernama, Malay Mail. Like Singapore, for example. 5. All Malaysians can travel domestically, regardless of their vaccination status. Image. New Straits Times. This applies to both work and leisure trips. 6. Eateries no longer have any limits to their operating hours. Image. New Straits Times. This means they can stay open for 24 hours, if they want to. Oh, late-night suppers at the Mamak, how I've missed you so. 7. Houses of worship no longer need to enforce social distancing measures. Image. Bernama, New Straits Times. This includes mosques, temples, churches, and more. 8. Other businesses, like sundry shops and privately owned enterprises, no longer have a curfew for operating hours. Image. Bloomberg. I can finally satiate my midnight snack cravings. With all that said, the use of masks when out in public and my Sagittara when checking into premises is still mandatory. Are you excited? Read more life stories. Ukrainian TikToker captures hearts for documenting life in a bomb shelter. Singaporeans react to making it into Putin's burn book, and it's comedy gold. Milestone for Philippines as age of consent gets raised to 16 from 12. Cover image sourced from Bernama, New Straits Times and Omar El Sharawi, Unsplash.